Dan Willis here, and we're talking about how to repair your credit and specifically 4 credit repair facts. So, first and foremost, many people falsely believe the credit bureaus are part of our government. That is total baloney. The credit bureaus are private, for profit businesses. 2 of them of which you can buy stock in today. The credit bureaus simply collect information about you and about me, and then they sell that to our potential lenders and our creditors. They are not the government. In fact, they've been fined by our government over and over and over again for violating consumer rights. The second fact here is the credit bureaus only want to have accurate information about you on your credit report. Again, this is totally false. The credit bureaus will collect any information, and the real truth of it is if they're selling that information to our potential lenders and creditors, and just on a side note, they have recently, in recent years, started to offer consumer products, but prior to just recently, they only sold information about us. But if they collect this information and then they're selling it to lenders and creditors, lenders are able to earn much more profit from financing a purchase to you and to me, such as a mortgage, if we have a less than perfect credit score. Elizabeth Warren pointed this out in her very popular documentary, Maxed Out, many years ago. The idea, though, that the lenders and creditors earn a lot of money from the guy with a 850 credit score is total baloney. They earn way more if you have less than perfect credit. Moreover, the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, spent 8 years investigating the accuracy of the information that's contained on our credit reports. What did they find? They found that 1 in 5 Americans' credit reports contain an error. Furthermore, 1 in 10 Americans contain an error that's significantly damaging their credit score. This is an error. This is a mistake. This is something that should not be on your credit report and certainly should not be damaging your credit score. Moreover, the whole reason that Congress passed the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the FCRA, was to give you and me, the average consumer, the right to dispute and challenge and remove these total errors from our credit report. The third point here is that many people falsely believe is that it's somehow illegal to dispute accurate bad credit items on our credit report. The Fair Credit Reporting Act says you can dispute any item on your credit report that you believe is questionable, inaccurate, or made in error. In other words, you can dispute any item on your credit report. There is no credit bureau SWAT team that's going to come busting down your door for disputing an item on your credit report. And if you'd like these 7 proven ways to boost your credit score, we're going to include a link in the description below over to an article at our website where we have the free report. Please visit and sign up. Now, the fourth and final fact here is that you have to live with bad credit for a minimum of 7 long, expensive, embarrassing years. Side note, bankruptcy's 10 years or some forms of it. This is false again. It's the Fair Credit Reporting Act. That's the law, the primary law that gives most consumers the right to fight back against this stuff. And that clearly says the maximum amount of time that any item, with the exception of a bankruptcy, can remain on your credit report is for 7 years. That's the maximum amount of time. There is no minimum amount of time that any item must remain on your credit report. This is Dan Willis. Please subscribe and join our congregation. We're going to also include a link in the description below over to an article at our website where we have a free report, the 7 proven ways to boost your credit score. Have a wonderful day and looking forward to talking to you again here soon.